What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabro54. I got another match with Single Strike Urshifu and Houndoom. I managed to get a Rayquaza V as well, the first one. So I guess we're 1/4 of the way there for me to show you guys Rayquaza and Fluffy in Standard. I really wanted to show that deck, of course, as soon as Evolving Skies came out. The first thing to showcase. Ray is one of my favorite decks, so of course I would like to show that. But we're not there yet. Need a few more Rayquazas, Rayquaza VMAXs, and even a Fluffy. I still only managed to get like 2 from all the packs I opened. What the fuck? And wow, we actually playing against Victini. Almost forgot about this dude. So Victini V, he must have the Victini VMAX as well. Was seeing a lot of hype when it came out, and I remember reading on PokeBeach too, like how this deck was going to be hot even after the rotation. Like it was showing all the promise, everything it needs to succeed. But yeah, even though it can work with just 2 energies and it doesn't necessarily rely on Welder, like let's say Centiskorch, another fire Pokemon with large energy attacks. I mean, Centiskorch, to be honest, is also kind of self-sufficient. It just needs 2 energies too, but then it's just going to get stronger on its own. It did appreciate Welder, of course. What really made it even more broken. All the extra damage you can just build up, giant snowball, and then get 1-hit KOs and anything. But the point is that people were sort of saying, or at least on PokeBeach, I remember they were saying how Victini VMAX is gonna hold on, I guess, even without Welder. But I don't think I've been seeing it. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I know what goes on in the top tables all the time. I think I have an idea of what the most competitive decks are right now, and from what I've been seeing on TCG Online. But I don't think Victini VMAX is one of them, let's say. But anyway, we'll see what my opponent can do. Somehow, some way, we managed to get a pretty solid start, I would say here. Played down our Pokemon, got 3 Hounders out, got my Urshifu, and then I'm going to draw 3 more cards with Crobat V. Got our Stadium, drew a few cards, still got some good stuff in hand for next turn. So a very good turn 1. This is what your ideal turn 1 should be every turn, like if you can get it. And I can even actually just use Switch and get even more energies. Laser Focus. Let's just do this. Get 2, and we're good. Now, this is kind of risky, but I made this play because I know that Victini VMAX does 220 damage guaranteed. So even if you would evolve and hit me, I would survive with 20 HP thanks to the stone energy. Now he did use a crushing hammer, and yeah, I didn't factor that in. I'm not gonna lie. He got tails. If he got heads and evolved right now like he did, this would have really sucked ass. This is why that laser attack is just so risky. I mean, this was like one of the most optimal situations to use it. I used it. I got the energies, but if you got that fucking heads on the crushing hammer, I would have died and lost everything. So we managed to get by. So my little play paid off. But it was just so too good to pass up. I mean, switch, get that meaningful energy acceleration. Your first turn, you play second. Just too good. So it worked out. We survived. And even though we took a lot of damage and you know, the Urshifu VMAX is not going to last, I am still going to evolve and get a big 1-hit KO. So it's perfect. It's going to work out perfectly. Get a big KO on this VMAX. Or actually, I actually can't, right? I would have needed the second single strike energy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the bench 1. And I'm just going to hit this guy for 180. I think that's going to do it. It's going to soften him up. I mean, as far as I see, it's the only route we can go now. So impact blow, soften you up. And I guess the thing is that, yeah, I'm going to get the job done, and then the VMAX is going to come in fresh. Wouldn't want to evolve and let him get 3 prizes too. That's another thing. I would have, I mean, if you could get the KO, you'd still do it probably. But we're going to do this way instead. So Marnie, and he got a heads on the crushing hammer this time. targeting the benched one, cleverly enough. And he decided to discard the stone energy as opposed to the single strike energy. I don't know why, to be honest, because that's actually the energy that I need to kill you without wasting the big attack now. The stone energy, of course, is good, but once I evolve into the VMAX, it doesn't really matter too much because Victini VMAX just does 220 damage. It uses that twice, it's 440. I mean, even with the stone energies giving you defense, you ain't gonna survive 2 shots. So now, let's see, second single strike energy, and I mean, I guess we can only use Avery here. I'm not gonna disrupt him, but I'm gonna draw 3. Draw 2 with the Stadium. We see the useless tool scrapper, and Avery, draw 3. Get the third single strike Urshifu. So we're gonna play that there and put the stone energy on your ass, because I think this dude is gonna survive. I'm gonna kill his main dude. He doesn't have another attack already. He can't power up Victini out of nowhere. I mean, I guess unless he uses like turbo patch or whatever, gets heads on that too. That's another thing you can do. But he just has this Altaria that stacks cards on top of the deck, supporters. Get rid of my Stadium, but the path to the peak doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect us. And he's gonna use Marnie, fuck up my big ass hand. I didn't really have much of good shit anyway, to be honest. I would have had to probably use Marnie myself. So we get Skyla and Incense, so I'm going to be able to get what I need, and I get a Urn as well. So, he's actually going to discard another one of my energies, put it in the deck with the sort of Enhanced Hammer, Fan of Waves there. Energy on the Victini V, and I think there's no way he's going to promote the Victini V. He's probably going to use one of these Altarias as decoys, the Swablu there maybe. He might retreat. So he's going to put a supporter on top of his deck. And I think that's going to be it. He can't really do much else. Now, what we're going to do is pretty simple. Once I get the VMAX out with the energies, I'm basically going to checkmate him. Because, like, even if he gets the Victini VMAX, he can't get the 1 OHKO on me. It just does 220 fixed damage. There's nothing to worry about. And then I can just get a 1 OHKO if we just get... Well, actually, I don't even need 3 single strike energies. I think just with 2 gets the job done. Because Victini only has 310 HP. So he put something there. And he's not doing anything else. He doesn't have much. Just 1 card in hand. Nothing much on the bench. So draw the Houndoom. Don't really need that. Let's get... The VMAX is what I need right now. Make sure we have energies, because I don't want to waste Houndoom for nothing. And we do have the 1. So single strike, roar. Gonna get the final energy that I have. And we are gonna get an easy knockout here. Let me also get our Stadium with Skyla. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, Path to the Peak doesn't really affect me, but just get this out. And I guess make some use of it when draw. Discard the Hound, I don't need that. So make my supporter kind of meaningful, I guess. So draw 2 cards, alright. And get rid of your tools. Mainly the balloon, because this Altaria is going to die anyway. So beat your ass down. And I'm at 2 prizes now. He needs to get the VMAX. And even if he does, he's not really going to do shit. This guy definitely dies. And he got Raihan. He stacked Raihan on top of the deck. Alright. I guess I wasn't paying attention before. But, okay, you got your energy. And now you're going to get another of any card. What do you want to stack, like a Magnolia, like a Professor's Research Juniper or something? But, okay, he's going to get Evolution Incense, and I guess he's relying on this Altaria that I need to sort of lose all of my energies to get an attack off. It's kind of a strategy for sure. You're trying to just run me out of resources that way, make me waste my valuable energies. But we got the boss's orders, so I don't care. So we're just gonna pick on the Victini, and it's gonna be a GG. So I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. Wasai!